Hi all, it's PJN Outdoors Music and Gardening here. So today I'm doing what I promised I'd do after the events that went on for the past couple of months, where I said I need to have a break because I had some things going on. So I'm now back with the program, and I'm just going to do what I said that I would do with my knives and tools. So today I'll be showcasing my carbon steel knives and tools. So basically what we're going to start with is my hatchet. This is my Workforce 680 gram hatchet with a black and polished heat treated head. As you can see, it's got some stains and stuff in it from the sap. Now this type of steel, with the steel that's on this head, as I can tell, it holds a pretty good edge, super sharp, and splits and chops really well, and there's no problems with that. So but I do have some concerns about the handle though, being a little bit I'd say a bit flimsy, but you know, a bit cheap. But other than that, it's a great hatchet. Steel, so I'm not sure what type of carbon steel this is, but it'll probably be like 1055 or something like that. 1055 something carbon steel. I think it might be around one of those. So I don't think it's 1095, but doesn't really say. So that's the hatchet. Now these knives that I'm about to show you, which are my two K-bar USMC knives, which are just falling down. Apologies for that, sorry. It's not what I wanted to happen, but anyway. So what I've got here is start with my 1250 short. So this, just like the 1095, this, just like the 1217, has a 1095 corrosion carbon steel blade. So, and the tang that goes through the handle, as well as the pommel and the cross guard. So, the corrosion is the chromium mixed with the vanadium. So chromium, vanadium. It's not a martensitic steel, but rather it's just a tool. It's a tool steel. So, you know, the 1095 corrosion's a tool steel, not a martensitic steel, so it doesn't really have that good corrosion resistance. So, yep. So that's that on that. So, got the stack leather handle, which is really comfortable, really nice. And then on the other one, we have same features, but unlike the USMC short 1250, which has a 5 1/4 inch blade, this is a 7 inch blade. So same materials, same design, just a little bit longer. So but great knife, suits really well in the hand. And yeah, I mean, no problems really with the steel. So, but yeah, you've got to make sure you oil them, or that sort of type of steel, because it will rust if you don't. So with any carbon steel. So the last one I'm going to have a look at is definitely going to be my survival saw, or my bush saw as I like to call it. K-bar survival saw that folds. This doesn't have a leather handle like the knives, but rather has the craton handle. But this is 65 Mn, so for 65 manganese spring steel. The teeth super sharp, saws really well. So we have a locking mechanism. Still needs to be oiled because it's still a carbon steel, I've been told. So we've got some patina on it already. So got a little belt loop here that I can hook it to a belt or something like that. So yeah, and yeah, I do take good care of these. They do take up the most of my tool care regime and routines and stuff, but that's because the steels don't have that much resistance to rust as the stainless steel ones do. So next we're going to move on to my stainless steel blades and tools and stuff. So I'll just give me a second while I get this stuff packed up. So I do keep them in the packaging if they do come with packaging, so that's just what I like to do. So at the moment we're running on the power station, so I've got to be careful about how much power I use, because my inverter suffered a reverse polarity when I connected it to the battery because I wasn't concentrating. I came back from work, I just finished work pretty bloody tired, so I wasn't concentrating and I reverse polarized the battery, the inverter to the battery, so which my inverter is now cooked. So yeah, so we're back onto the power station, but I've got to be super careful because the inverter on that's failing, which is why I bought the new inverter in the first place. So yeah, so yeah, that's trouble at the moment. So on to my stainless steel ones before I start closing all this up again. I do have a couple of I do have a few knives that are stainless steel, so of course that I own and love. So first is my Takaji Akechi. This is Japanese an American tanto, so not Japanese tanto, it's an American tanto, but it's Japanese inspired. So see, it says on the blade there, so yeah, the brand and stuff. So this type of stainless steel is 7CR17 MOV, which is 7 chromium 17 molybdenum vanadium. So really high corrosion resistance, a medium level Chinese stainless steel. So holds a really good edge, and yeah, just a beautiful knife really. So and yeah, I bought this back in September, towards the end of September last year, and got it just as soon as October started last year. So that was pretty good. So from Extac Australia. The one we got here is my Buck 119. So this is my 119. Show the edge. Let's say the Ricasso where the brand is. So yeah, and yeah, this is 420 HC, I think it is. So or 420C, something like that. So again, really holds a really good edge. But I mean, it has really good edge, and just like the Tokaji, or any stainless steel, or most stainless steel, is really very good corrosion resistance. But they don't hold as sharp as an edge as carbon steel does. So that's the downside with these types of steel. So yeah, so they're a bit softer. And the last one we got is the 420. This is definitely 420 HC, says on the box. So this is my Gerber Gator. There is a little bit of rust on this blade, in fact quite a bit, because it was sold to me rusty, but I thought it didn't matter because it was a tool. So as you can see, but I prefer to try and get my knives without rust. But yeah, that's the Gerber Gator. So yeah, folding clip point knife. So yeah, really good. Got the Gator signature handle, so you know that's really tacky and holds well in the hand. So you've got the nylon sheath. The Buck 119 has the leather, and the Tokaji has the Kydex or you know, hard plastic sheath. So yeah, so all in all, this is probably and that's just about it really. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a pleasant rest of the day. I've just got back from the cough show, so that was good to see. To watch some wood chopping, which I do have a video of it, so I'll upload that clip for you a bit later. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So thank you all again for watching, and please subscribe because it helps out the channel quite a bit. So yeah, and I'll see you again. I'll see you soon for my camp up at Secret Lake Retreat. So we're going to be doing a bit of a bushcraft camp. So for our 3 nights. So with a lot of activities, pedal kayaking, kayak fishing, bit of fishing as well, you know, from land, fire pit time, and you know, just bushcraft and stuff. So that's all good to look forward to. So again, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out my channel quite a bit. So, and I'll see you soon. Right, cheers guys, thank you very much, thanks for watching.